Welcome to the channel, everybody. I just wanted to start off with a medical disclaimer. I am not a doctor. I'm not a medical professional. That being said, I'm here to talk about Melanotan 2. What is Melanotan 2? MT2, the Barbie drug. It is a peptide that will come in a powder form that will need to be reconstituted in a bacteriostatic water into an injectable solution or a nasal spray. I might do a video about nasal spray depending on interest for people who don't want to use injectables. So because you can still reap the reward, it can still be beneficial. So anyway, melanotan 2 is a peptide that creates melanogenesis in the body, which is the synthesis of melanin, but also melanocytes are what protect you from the sun. The pigment that is created from that will protect you from getting your cells broken down, your skin cells broken down by UV, and then basically will stop them from mutating as easily. So if you run the risk of having melanoma in your family, there's a good chance that this might be something that piques your interest, just because you will literally layer a defense towards protecting yourself. You'll just get less sunburns, you'll be more UV resistant, and it's just well-rounded in that sense. And then it has also been clinically tested for erectile dysfunction, sexual arousal in men and women, and also for people with dermatology issues like my wife, for instance, has photosensitive dermatitis, which is basically an allergy to the sun, which for anybody who goes through that can realize how shitty that is, because the reality is, like, we live in UVs, and then everybody likes to enjoy the summer, so nobody wants to be worrying about different moisturizers and breaking out and blistering and having rashes just due to, living their life for no reason other than UV allergies. So if that's something you can delete, which we pretty much have deleted in her, I'll try and show a before and after picture of her in previous summer, just how her skin reacts to what it reacts to now, or how it's looking now after the fact of doing Melanotan. And I've done 2 cycles myself. She's done 1, and I did 1 in the winter, 1 in the summer, and yeah, again, even in the winter with it being cloudy, rainy, going outside intermittently, not always, really it still caused like a very good tan. It's more about UV exposure no matter what. It doesn't need to be blaring hot out. You don't need a tanning bed. I definitely don't recommend using a tanning bed doing it on cycle, just due to the fact that it'll be so much more intense of pigment to your skin. You definitely can do it right after, or even while you're doing like a cycle and then coming off and just doing 1 injection a week to kind of keep it up would be the perfect time to do tanning, like a couple days a week, but not so much in the 24 hours of taking that injection. Some people recommend doing like 50 micrograms and then going and hopping a tanning bed. I wouldn't recommend it just because of the face flushing, and like I did 1,000 micrograms my first time a few hours before bed, which doing it before bed is recommended so you can just sleep off the face flushing and not even notice it. And I did it just because I wanted to experience what I was actually preventing myself from going through. For whatever reason, I figured I wanted to know what it was about. So I did 1,000 micrograms. I'll maybe post a video of myself rubbing my eyes, like skin looking yellow. It was like that for probably 2 days, and then I went to work to live my life normally, but it was not ideal. And then yeah, so you get to see what that looks like a little bit, and then after that I pulled it out for about 24 hours and went back the next evening after that, and then did 500 micrograms and did that for the next 4 weeks, 5 days on, 2 days off. And it was the longer into the cycle, it was less aggressive, so it got more tolerable. The face flushing almost wasn't even existing by the end of the cycle. And I didn't follow by doing an injection once a week after, but I know that some people do, and it is recommended for some people. And it's not a terrible idea. Like I was starting, because I was high dosing it a bit more, I started getting a little bit of purple on my lip, which if you do, that's normal. It is basically just cells it's basically just cells rupturing in your lip which doesn't sound great, but it's literally not the end of the world. It wasn't a big deal. I just noticed it and just stopped using it right on time when I was planning to anyway, so it didn't really matter to me. And it's gone away now, so it's just whatever. And really, I got the best sleep on it. It really helped my sleep, dead sleep. And yeah, it's definitely something worth like trying out if that's any of these things are kind of up your alley. But do your research, don't overdo it, be careful with it, make sure you're actually like dosing your syringe right if you're injecting it before doing it, just so you're not overdoing it. Because yeah, anywhere from 250 micrograms is probably on the low end, 500 being like mid-range, and 1,000 being like kind of the max you want to do and in one dose. So it's like, yeah, you don't want to overdo that 1,000 micrograms, because like I said, even just in my first time trying intentionally at 1,000 micrograms, it was a bit more rough than, you know, starting off at 250 micrograms and working up to 500 micrograms would have been. But again, I just wanted to see like kind of like what the worst case scenario was for just my own sake. And yeah, leave your questions in the comments, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thank you very much.